Hello fellow humans and welcome to another shop review, and we start off with amazing news, and that is potentially in the EU, gambling crates and other things like that will be banned in the future, and that is amazing. Now unfortunately the future isn't now, which means the shop is still infested with crate garbage. There is a new event, we'll talk about that later. And obviously 114, it's in crates, don't buy it, crates are never worth it. Then we have more crates in the form of that, which is the same thing as crates, just more open. You know, it's the same mechanic, just a different skin on it. So don't do this, it's bad. The M5 M4 isn't really worth it. It's 18k gold for the entire thing. Then, the T25 Pilot is useless. The Eagle is pretty solid, but I wouldn't really recommend neither of them. The 112-2 is a very solid vehicle. However, 7.5k, when you can get the Menacing Trio for basically the same price, that is not a good idea. So I would definitely get the T34, the Löwe, and unfortunately also the IS-6 for the same price as you can do with the 112-2, but the 112-2 is a very solid vehicle right there. Now, these things, I would never really buy bundles that include credits, because credits are incredibly bad value. However, if they don't include credits, they're pretty much good bundles, the ones that you can get here. Now, let's talk about, first of all, the IS-2 SH, which the SH clearly does stand for shit, which means you should never buy it. Chrysler K is fine, but again, nothing you have to have. And for that price, 7.5k, I think you are better off with getting these three vehicles for 7.5k instead of one here. So that is definitely the better offer here, and no, camos are not worth any gold, in my opinion. Then we get to new anime girl event, and that is Legend of the Golden Hair. This one down here you can get for free simply by, well, playing the game. And you get 2 flags for each victory for tier 4 to tier 10. And if you have a class 2 or higher, then you get 2 more flags. So basically, you can get 4 flags per battle, and you need a total of 384. So you're going to have to play quite a bit, 100 battles. Then you should be able to get it if you are a really good player. Other than that, you'll need 150, 200 battles to be able to achieve this tier of rewards, which is a collect them all crates, which is horrible. Then up here, this is a pay-to-win stage right here. You get lanterns, and you need 1,900 to get to the last lantern. Now, how much do you need to buy, basically, to get 1,900? You have to buy 2 of these, and then you're barely there. So 600 plus 600 is 1,200, and then you need to buy it again to be able to obtain the last lantern. So you have to spend 300 euros worth of gold to be able to obtain a WZ-120. The event's dumb, especially this portion up here. Do the free section. I mean, there's not really anything in here, because, I mean, you get an avatar container and other useless things like that. You get a bunny. Would you buy a car to receive a free toaster? That's the kind of proportions we're in here. This is the toaster. And it's a tank destroyer, which means that you're completely reliant on, first of all, your own team, and then second of all, the enemy team's stupidity, because active forward combat is not going to work, because it's a tank destroyer. So you can't fight anyone. You have to hope that no one fights you, and that you can shoot at them from a distance, like the pussy you are. I don't like tank destroyers, I think that's obvious, right? So, yeah, very interesting gameplay. Now, this vehicle is one of the better tier 8 tank destroyer premiums, especially, but is it worth 300 euros? I think not. So, let's see. Go up there. And, yeah, the problem with this kind of vehicle is obviously that you're very limited in what you can do, because first of all, you don't have a turret, which means you can't quick peek around corners. Which means if you want to peek, you have to, well, let the enemy peek into you. You just have to hold the position and hope it works out. So if you're trying to peek, which I'm going to try to do now, you're going to have to be sure that there's no enemy looking, because otherwise you have a problem, because you obviously don't have a turret that you can peek sideways with, which is bad. So, yeah, playstyle is not cool, in my opinion, and I do not like it at all. That's why when I play tank destroyers, I force them to do what I want them to do, not what they should do. And it works anyway, because I'm just that good. But, anyway, Progetto is... You see what I mean? So, you don't have to be good at Blitz, you have to be better than everyone else. And that's not hard to do. So, now, we have 3 tanks over there. We have the Black Prince already dead. I can't peek the Juto here because he is going to be, you know, up there. And I can't peek that, which means I'm going to go push through here. And I might find a Jagdtiger somewhere. Actually, not, because he's up there. Which means I will not actually find any tank here. Which means I should be able to either shoot this IS-6 in the ass or attack the Juto outright. Because that's what I want to do. Just want to fight people. Let's go. It should be dealt with back there, so... Tier 7 heavy tank. That's not going to be too big a deal, I think. He's obviously got more hit points than me, but I got a higher DPM and higher alpha damage. So, let's see. Get back off. Just to be sure, because I don't want to, like, throw away all my hit points for nothing. And now, where is my team? Take damage for me, peasants! Come on. But yeah, is this worth 300 euros? I think very much not. Okay, there we go. It's dead. Beautiful. Now I don't have a driver, which makes the problems of this tank worse. Ugh, Jesus. What is this chassis? I think it might be a Type 59 chassis, but I'm not sure. Or it's just a well, it's a 120. WZ 120 chassis. Because it's called WZ 120, but I am intelligent. Not. Okay. This is not good, because that WZ is going to kill T28. I'm going to hold the Progetto, because he might be dumb enough to simply... Yup. So... damn. Well, now I got a 400 HP Tiger with me. Done 3k damage, and they have an SU-130 that I believe I can one-shot with HE. But, the Jagdtiger will not be able to be taken out that easily. Come on. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. I don't care. It's lost, so might as well just send it. There we go. Let's send it. I hope they... Okay, the SU's back there anyways. Ah! Don't block me. Okay, gotta turn around. Spin. Come on. No. Almost. There we go. Should be able to out-reload him, at least, at this point. So... I have no idea how you threw that, but... Wrong. There we go. Sexy. Beautiful. Hot! Can't win this, but... Yeah. 4k damage. Oh well. It works. It works. But again, it's like buying a car to receive a free toaster. Which is a bad idea. It's a solid tank destroyer. Still don't like it, but it works. And that is good. Now, what is good in the shop? Well, there's not much, really. You have the 112-2, which is solid, but I would always recommend the Menacing Trio with the T-34, the Löwe, and the IS-6, because they are still the best bundle in the shop right now, and pretty cheap, you know. So you can choose 7.5k for 3 tanks, or 7.5k for that. And I wouldn't choose that. So yeah. With that said, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And see you for the next one. And I'm going to claim my 3 boosters.